Flamethrower flow, let it hit, cause that boy a chameleon. I need a million, billion, trillion tokens to buy a house in Vermilion. I need to kill me a couple of trainers and take all they pokey, they stash in my pocket. Jesse James like I roll with Team Rocket. Giga drain on that cloud with that hot pit. I'm in a mosh pit. Huh? What? Hey, what?
Hey, I'm back, I'm black, and I'm better than before. I'm not like your dad, I returned from the store. What's poppin' though? What's Gucci with y'all? So you really gonna make this your intro? You constantly gonna sit here and crack these whack ass dad jokes, knowing damn well ain't nobody trying to hear that shit in 2019. Stop this shit, Shino. You hear me? Today we are here live at 5, you know what I'm saying? No, it's probably like 6:30 right now. I took a long time to get this video out. Honestly, we was going through some stuff. RIP to my man's Juice WRLD. If y'all don't know what happened today, Juice WRLD passed away from a seizure. It kind of got my mood down. If you guys know and you come to my streams a lot, I really enjoy Juice WRLD. That's like my guy. But we're gonna save that for a whole nother topic. Today we're gonna talk about what took place in the Boruto anime. Episode 135 is live at 5, but it's not 5, it's 6:30. It's actually 6:28 to be exact. But you know, I'm just trying to make something rhyme. So your corny ass trying to be funny, huh? You out here trying to make rhyme words and shit. Just make the video. Ain't nobody care about what you trying to make rhyme. We just want the review, dog. Like, literally, shut your ass up. So, being back and, you know, talking about what happened in episode 135 is probably going to be a little different for me because I'm not going to be reviewing along the lines where, you know, I'm going and dissect, right? But more so just talking about what actually went down, what actually took place, how I felt about the overall animation, how I felt about the overall plot, and how things went down. So, we see Urashiki, you know, go ahead and turn up, right? Okay, so unpopular opinion. Our favorite weirdo has said multiple times in this video that he does not like this form. Now I'm letting you know it's not the best. It's very poorly designed, but nonetheless it made for a good storyboard. So yeah, eat my shorts. He was already faded from the previous episode when the battle was getting intense, you know what I'm saying? But we see this man going to the last resort. He pulls out the chakra from the jar, and then when he realizes it's not enough, he did something savage. Real rap, no cap. This man deadass put his own eyeball in his mouth, and I was completely shook. Probably the most savage thing I've seen thus far in the Boruto anime. This man literally legit took out his Rinnegan and starting to eat it. Like, he just started eating it. Like, bro, imagine taking your own eyeball out your socket, right, and then eating it for the consumption of power. Imagine doing all that shit for a drop of clout and then get faded by some kids. Like, are you serious right now?
Well, Shino, they're ninja kids, and you know, they do a lot of different things that other people can't do.
So it goes to show that your dojutsus hold a different power within themselves that are completely unique to them and completely their own. Because if this man took it out of his own body and then like put it in his mouth and consumed it, wouldn't that mean he's consuming a chakra that he already has in his body? No, not necessarily, because that means the Rinnegan that he possesses probably came from somebody else.
But Shino, how did you know his Rinnegan came from somebody else?
Hey bro, it's hypothetical, dog. It's literally me trying to guess, you know what I'm saying? So like, relax, please, just relax. And what we also know about the Rinnegan is that you need to infuse that bitch with a Mangekyo and also have a certain type of chakra for that shit to manifest, right? Right. Oh yeah, maybe at some point another in the Otsutsuki bloodline they had a fight or some shit, and then they was like, yo, run me that dojutsu. Honestly, wouldn't come as a surprise because this clan is known for deadass eating each other up just to consume power on some real weirdo shit. So if they pass along dojutsus as well, that probably would be completely normal. Now, I could go into detail explaining and talking about that for a really long time, but that's not what we're going to do here. So as we see, this man gets the final Otsutsuki transformation. Now, I'm about to give some critical to honest opinions on it. I'm not exactly sure how I felt about it. When I first seen Momoshiki's original form in the movie, Boruto the movie, Boruto the Naruto movie or whatever.
How can you call yourself a real Boruto fan if you don't even know the name of the movie? Fake fan, fake fan.
When we first seen that, we were like, okay, it wasn't too amazing, but when it came back and we saw it in Boruto Naruto Next Generation, the anime, we got the anime adaptation as well. It was in the manga. We seen this completely new form that was almost angelic on some godly destruction type shit. He looked like an extreme celestial being. Now for Urashiki, right, essentially what we got going on is it looks like he has like this bird fusion thing going on, you know what I'm saying? He got this big old like visor on his head that looks like wings, and then he actually gets talons as well as wings. So I don't know if he has the ability just to manipulate and control the way his body parts look, but essentially it looks like a bird, like, you know what I'm saying? He deadass look like a pigeon, you know. Not necessarily a pigeon.
Oh my gosh, you know, why can't we just have nice things? You literally make fun of everything that we get. Oh my god, you're such a terrible content creator. Block, dislike, unsub.
But he definitely has human Hulk like characteristics. Now one thing else that this fusion, not this fusion, but this transformation reminds me of, it reminds me of Jugo's curse mark. Like, I know a lot of you guys probably wondering, hey, well, what do you mean by that? If you guys don't remember, Jugo did have a lot of different variations of his transformation. We did see a lot lot of different things that Jugo would do, but in the face, this one reminds me so much of Jugo. I don't know if it's just me, but around, like, look, you can see it right here, like legit around this aspect, it looks just like Jugo. Now, I didn't get that type of vibe when I seen Momoshiki transform, so you know, it's probably gonna be something that they only kept for Urashiki. And to be honest, I think it was pretty dope that we had Urashiki even hint at the Kara early on. Essentially what I mean by hinting at the Kara early on, he talks about how he's the vessel. Now, I don't necessarily know if he's speaking about the vessel regarding Jigen as well as everybody else during the that includes the Kara. I know a lot of you guys know about the Kara. I'm not gonna go into extreme details because a lot of people don't read what's going on in the manga. They're not completely aware of what's been taking place, so you know, they don't know what's really going on. But he did mention something about a vessel, and he said he don't care if you're the vessel, so that goes to show at some point or another he has contacted somebody who has an idea of what Boruto or who Boruto is regarding the Momoshiki Karma Seal. So like, I don't know, overall I'm gonna say this, like, they're hinting on the Kara early on right now, and like, we never really got any true like thing that let us know that the Kara exists just yet.
But Chino, we saw Katasuke steal all the information he got put under Genjutsu. Obviously we know that's from the Kara.
But if you watch the actual video, you'd know I said that, so give me a second. Now, if you see Katasuke, you know, we obviously seen him getting put under like a genjutsu that allowed him to leak out the information regarding the gauntlet and the scientific ninja tool and shit like that. So it was like we had that moment where they kind of hinted at it, but they never directly pointed straight at the manga. Like this time, they was just like, bitch, I'm telling, it was you. I'm telling. Oh, so we snitching. Oh, you telling. That's crazy. Next thing you know, you're gonna be telling on people who exploit games and shit. Like, that's wild. Aside from that, seeing Naruto as a child team up with Kid Boruto, as well as seeing, you know, Jiraiya team up with adult Sasuke, was like really crazy. Cause like, let's talk about it. We didn't see that many interactions from Jiraiya and Sasuke. The only time we really seen an interaction from Jiraiya and Sasuke is when we seen him get folded like origami by Itachi, and Jiraiya had to go look for Tsunade. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, after he got his recovery, you know, my man dipped because he clearly needed more power in order to kill Itachi. So he was like, yo, I ain't on the level yet. I gotta go do something. You know, I'm gotta go with Orochimaru. This is the only way. So it was like we never really seen no true interaction. And then throughout this whole entire arc, we did get to see a lot of really good interaction between Sasuke and Jiraiya, as well as Sasuke and child Naruto, as well as like some mementos between Sakura and Sasuke. Now I know y'all gonna be like, oh, Shino, what you mean?
But Shino, all you do is pass Sakura. Why would you say that? You're a hypocrite. I'm tired of you, man.
I like the little mementos that we got from Sakura healing Sasuke the same way she would do as if she was healing Naruto, and we get to see her using her powers a lot early on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, this is around the time where she started her training with Lady Tsunade. You know, this is when everything starts to go into that swim. You know what I'm saying? So we starting to see stuff that we didn't really get to see, you know, because, you know, there was a lot of skipping in Sakura's arc. Obviously, you know, I could go into detail about that, but I'm not going to talk about that as much. But I thought it was really nice to see these two have that engagement, as well as, like I said, the other guys working together in unison. Like, we got to see, you know, my boys Sasuke pull out a Kirin. You know, obviously he set it up early on by shooting the fireball jutsu, well, not the fireball, the flaming dragon jutsu into the fucking sky. You know, he sent that into the sky as a way to make the sky break and make the rain, you know, start coming down. And then later on we see, you know, my boy Jiraiya come in there, sack my boy Urashiki with the Rasengan, and then we see little Naruto lose control and he goes berserk and he's charging up this big old Rasengan. But then we see Boruto come slide in there and talk no jutsu to talk no jutsu word. Bro, we seen this man Boruto talk no jutsu to talk no jutsu word. Like, literally, I've seen Naruto talk people off of the ledge. Like, we had people that literally been plotting world destruction and domination for eons, legit eons, and we watched this man Naruto talk them down. But this man Boruto was able to talk no jutsu to talk no jutsu word, bro. I was just flabbergasted. The way they coordinated attacks together was really nice. I thought that was overall fire. You know, obviously, like, there's things that I can nitpick and say like were bad, but I'm not necessarily gonna do that. And I'm gonna say this along those lines of my nitpicking. I wasn't a big fan of Urashiki's final form. I thought it could have been a little bit better. It just seems kind of bland.
Oh my gosh, I thought his form was completely immaculate. I thought it was very destructive, and I thought it was very creative. What are you talking about? It was bland. Shino, I'm tired of this. I'm out of here.
But overall, you know, this man still was a threat to them, and we seen like this reverse father-son fucking Rasengan, right? It was more of like Boruto comfort little kid Naruto to give him the ability to use a Rasengan. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know how Naruto basically gave that chakra to Boruto and it helped him hold the Rasengan, but Boruto went up to Naruto and helped him, you know, be able to control that Rasengan, because, you know, the chakra from the Nine Tails was a double-edged sword and it was going to end up ending him. So it's going to be really, really weird to see that these two are going to interact again in the future, because as you guys know, this is a time warp, this is a time ripple. So everything that's taking place right now, Naruto's going to remember in the future. You know what I'm saying? So when Naruto gets back, he's going to come back to Boruto, and then he's going to have this new memory. He's like, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, you came into my life and you helped me defeat Urashiki. I remember I fought Otsutsuki early on. But you would think this would change the whole course of the timeline, but it didn't. So I don't necessarily know how this is going to affect the upcoming episodes, but I do feel like at some point or another there should be some type of paradox or some type of dimensional shift. Obviously this is not going to happen, but it would be nice to see a paradox, kind of like, you know, we had the Tsukuyomi stories and everybody had their own parallel world where we got to experience what they were going through in their Tsukuyomi dream. Honestly, it's not going to take place because they're going to try to continue down this same, you know, pet line and shit like that, but I still think it would have been cool if we would have seen something different where they started to prepare for the Utsutsukis, but it probably would have changed the dynamic of the anime altogether as well as the manga. Overall, I just like the bonding between everybody in these last few episodes, and even in this final episode we see Sasuke even mention, he's like, yo, the idiot rival of mine has an idiot master as well, you know what I'm saying? So it's just to see those like moments were really dope. Overall, they handled this really well. Probably one of my most memorable arcs outside of the Momoshiki versus the 5 Kage arcs in the whole entire series thus far, because this arc really just had a lot of nostalgia in it, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck. A lot of people are loving this arc purely off of nostalgia. I know so many people have skipped multiple episodes in the anime just to watch this part of this anime, and it's kind of disheartening because, you know, you're supposed to go with the good and go with the bad and then go with the good. You know, you got to get through the bad times to enjoy the good times, but a lot of people came back to the anime specifically because this was probably one of the most touchy parts of the anime that we've seen thus far. We've seen this connection between Boruto, we've seen this connection between Boruto and Naruto, and then we've seen the connection between Naruto and Sasuke again, then we've seen Sasuke and Boruto connect up again, and then we've seen this Jiraiya connection. It's like everybody's just starting to remesh bonds, you know what I'm saying? We starting to get a revisit of everything that's taking place, and then we even get this like cameo of the original Konoha 11 talking about they're gonna pull up to help save Naruto because they don't want to lose Naruto the same way they lost Sasuke. It was like, we already lost one friend, we don't want to lose another friend. So I was overall just like shook. I was flabbergasted. I was completely amused by this episode. This episode was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, I could nitpick and talk about how bad it was in my own right, but that would be completely wrong to take that value and just take that monetary value and just take it away from it, because this was really, really good. So let me know your personal thoughts and personal opinions in the comment section below. And with that being said, my name is ShinoBeenTrill. Stay true and stay real, and with that, have a blessed day. See you guys later. Bye. All right, on a side note, I usually say some wild and outlandish shit at the end of every video, but this time what I'm going to say is cherish the people you have in your life. You never know when you're going to lose them. Shit happens fast. As you guys know, I've been going through a lot. I've been dealing with a lot. I'm not going to keep bringing it up, but things keep happening, and you know, if you don't cherish the people that you have when you have them, you might not have them. So if you love somebody and you're angry with them, don't leave on that note. Don't hold that grudge. Let them know you love them while you can, because tomorrow you might not get that chance. And I want to say right now, I love every single one of y'all, even the weirdo weenies who be attacking me in the comment section.